Welcome back, everyone. Another installment of Low Hanging Wax. Thank you for joining me once again. And it looks like today is the final 1990 rack pack from that box of, my God, I forgot how many were in there. 20? I think there was more. I can't even remember how many there were. That's how many. So this is the last one. We'll get into this one. And it just seemed like it wasn't enough. So I grabbed two more packs out of the 91 Fleer and see if we could hit some more of those Provisions. I'd like to thank the regulars. It's so much fun doing this. I love commenting and reading the comments and replying and all that good stuff. Definitely a slower pace here. So if you're just into watching the cards, you might want to fast forward. Anyways, sorry, I'm being a dick. So I like to take my time here and I'm going to show you some cards I have because I think they're cool. So the first one, this is, oh boy, I should know. Is this the 70? Oh, 81. 81 tops. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. In pretty nice shape, too. Got this a while back. And I grade it myself. When it goes in the one touch, that means I like it. And I don't give a shit what grade it is. Excuse my French. But that's just me, collect how you like. But for me, I like to be the judge of the card. And I don't see the need to pay someone 25 or 30 bucks to tell me it's a good card. So there it is. 81 Kareem. And I bet you guys know this one. Yeah, from 91 score. I definitely have to get some 91 score to pull pack this baby. I have not done that since I've been back into the whole junk wax game. I'm not going to say the H word. 91 Bo Jackson, PSA 8. I bought this when I got back into it. It's one of my favorite all-time cards. I loved this card as a kid, and I still love it now with him holding the shard of the bat. Just all kinds of cool right there. Bo Breaker. Maybe we'll pack pull one. That would be fun. All right. Last, yeah, I do top load the ones I save. We had a pretty good one last time out with the 90 tops. Got some cool classics. If they're nice like this and players I like, I do top load them and I save them. That's what they call collecting. All right. So I don't care. I know these aren't worth much. You don't have to tell me in the comments. I just like them. So when I look at them, I can have them all nice and shiny. All right, let's see what we got. We'll start with the rack pack and go from there. Slicing and dicing. The whole point of this is I'm trying to find one of those 1990s with the fluorescent. That would be a cool era to hit. There is a Dave Martinez card. And man, I've been binge watching 80s Cubs games for almost a couple months now. It's what got me into watching current baseball, watching these old games. Actually, it started a while back, just looking at classic random games. And I just got a liking to these Cubs games with Harry Carey. As a kid, I missed that. He died in what, 98? So I was 19, but I did catch some of it. I used to see him on, Sports Center and that kind of thing. And highlights packages. I wasn't aware at the time of WGN. Otherwise, I would have watched some. But I was also into guitar. I was obsessed with Eddie Van Halen and Michael Jordan. And I had a lot going on. So it's nice to go back on YouTube and watch these old games. All right, folks, back to the rack pack action. Last one for a little while. I'm going to take a break from these, unless they're super cheap. We got Rick Mahler as I stumble into the first pack. Marquise Grissom. You can laugh. I'm putting up guys I like, and they may get covered. We'll see. Darnell Coles. Matt Williams. Nice. Mark Lemke. He was a solid Brave right there. Willie Randolph. A solid player. Jay Tibbs. Gerald Young. Ricky Henderson. Just showed off of Ricky Henderson last video. Check that out. Starting to show some of my cards. I don't know. It's just fun. Because if I do something, it's because I want to do it and it's fun, damn it. Eric Plunk. What do we got here? Cecilio Guante. Man, he looks super, super stoned. Look at this guy. I don't know if you're getting that. Wow. Pete Incaviglia. Daryl Evans. And what do we got here? Probably a Don Mattingly. I got a million of these. And a Don Mattingly league standouts. Pretty sweet Royal sticker. Man, I probably got like 5 of those just out of all the rack packs so far. All right, cell number 2, or the center section, if you will, of the rack. The final one, Ernie Witt. Man, is that cut nice or what? Todd Burns. Dennis Cook. Frank Wills. Bob Walk. Kent Herbeck. And checklist. Haven't seen a Doug Drabeck in a while. Benny DeStefano. Dennis Powell. Jose Aquindo. Let's see what we got here. Jody Reed. Greg Walker. Scott Scudder. Oh, I thought that was a Dave Martinez. Damaso Garcia. That one gets me every time. Ken Griffey. Another one. That is, I love that card. That is, oops. That is a classic with a printing error. I like it even more. Ken Griffey with a blue dot. Similar to the, reminds me of the Seinfeld episode with the spot on the sweater. We have a spot on a card. Boy, it is centered pretty well besides the, damn. That's a really nice example besides the blue dot, but I love it even more. Now I know it's mine. Ken Griffey Jr. To end out the second part of that pack, let's move along here, keep things rolling. To the final section, Brian Meyer. Bert Blyleven. Well, these are rough cut. George Bell. I like George Bell. I'm putting him up. He was great in RBI baseball. Kurt Young. Roger McDowell. Mauro Gazzo. Remember that one. Andy Van Slyke. I'm not putting up Andy Van Slyke. Greg Gagne. We got a Flip and Jose Alvarez. Jeff Robinson. Man, I was pulling for a Doug there. Eric Hansen. Joe McGrain. Ellis Burks. Ivan Calderon. And Herb Winningham. I'm seeing him pop up. All right. So now we will move along to these 2 final 91 Fleer packs. I just picked these randomly just so I thought one rack wasn't enough. I'll leave that joke alone. All right, let's see what we got here in the 91 fluorescent yellow blinding border cards that have really grown on me. And at 20 bucks a box, it's got the nice price that we like. Starting with the, I almost said Celtic sticker. Red Sox sticker, we have Bob Ojeda. Mike Jackson. Bill Long. Mike Lacoste. Danny Jackson. Darryl Ackerfelds. Javier Hernandez. Dale Mahorkich. He didn't trip me up this time. David Segui. Al Newman. Come on, give me something here. Bill Landrum. Eddie Murray. I guess, yeah, we'll put up Eddie Murray, but man. Great stats. Check out Eddie Murray cards. Very, very good player. Greg Myers. I was tongue-tied. Matt Noakes. Man, that was a crap pack. Let's see if we get something better here. Maybe. I know we got 2 Provisions so far out of that box. I don't want to be a greedy guy here, but maybe we can get another one. And I don't see it. Forging ahead. Chuck McElroy. Gino Petrelli. Lonnie Smith. What the hell is Lonnie Smith doing here? What is going on? That is an awful picture. Tom Candiotti. Jeff Schultz. Jeff Schultz again. Frank Thomas. Rick Sutcliffe. John Tudor. Jeff King. Terry Pendleton. Tony Fernandez. Oh, Jesus. Tim Cruz. Mike Pagliarulo. That's going to do it for today. Oh, my. Let's get out of here before I embarrass myself. Thanks for joining me again. I will see you shortly with some new junk wax. See ya.